Hi, my name is Donna Reddick, and welcome to my presentation, Getting Crafty with Recycled Items. This is my final project from Info 282. Libraries take the lead on sustainability, and Professor Kimberly Buckley was our instructor. Prior to taking this course, I knew very little about sustainability, but it was something that I was always interested in. Here's a small definition of sustainability. It's the integration of environmental health, social equity, and economic vitality in order to create thriving, healthy, diverse, and resilient communities for this generation and generations to come. Contemplating environmental issues can be overwhelming, but if we think about it in smaller pieces, it will be easier to do our part. That's why I have included this definition on recycling, because I like how it simply states that items are collected that would have otherwise been thrown away and turned into new products. We all hear about how much trash is created, and I thought this was an interesting statistic. According to the EPA, in 2018, each person contributed 4.9 pounds of trash per day. I wanted to provide you with just a little information on recycling, and I found this information on my county's website. The average household in my county prevents 668 pounds of materials from going into the county landfill. According to the EPA, in 2018, 50% of the items that consumers use ends up in landfills. This may include bottles, boxes, food, tires, etc. In doing my research for this project, I learned there are a number of items that cannot be recycled, which could be used for various crafts. For instance, glass, string, twine cannot be recycled. Paint-related products, hobby and artist supplies cannot be recycled either. The next step in the project was to develop an action plan. The goal is to educate patrons and community members about ways they can take small steps, to be more environmentally conscious. A great way to do this is to show them how to craft by reusing items. There are a number of steps to this action plan, so I'll just go over some of them and feel free to go back and read over the rest. The first step is you want to obtain space to store these repurposed items. You'd like to get suggestions from patrons on craft ideas, partner with local artists about leading sustainable craft classes, and ask local artists about donating leftover art supplies. You will need to develop a list of needed items, advertise the upcoming craft event on the library website, and have marketing include the event in their marketing material. The next part of the action plan will be to develop a list of resources that you'll need. I'll go over just a few, and these are things that you could ask patrons to provide. Books, magazines, paint, paintbrushes, yarn, string, ribbon, etc. The last step is to evaluate the program. You can do this by passing out surveys at the end of the craft program, or you can keep track of money requested from the Friends group to see if the money needed declines after doing programs with the recycled items. This is a craft idea. This is a wreath made out of pages of an old book and beads from a Mardi Gras necklace. This is another craft idea for making some sock dolls. Offering craft programs that use recycled items is a good way to demonstrate that sustainability can be fun. And hopefully, these programs will demonstrate that reusing items are a potential step toward decreasing what's put in our landfills. Thanks for listening to my presentation, and these are my references. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me.